My favorite part about this week was helping out with Salvation Army because it was really fun to help people who didn't have the things that they needed.
My favorite part was probably Salvation Army because they help people get back up on their feet when they're down and they have nowhere to go, and they teach people to work good. The thing that probably impacted me the most was probably going to Salvation Army because, I don't know, I had a lot of fun like organizing and stuff, but also because it, people who can't afford good stuff at like JCPenney's or something can go there for work to get, I don't know, the stuff they need.
Okay, so the Jonah play was most impactful on me, and why? It was just like a really good representation of like everything that was going on.
My favorite part was Nightlight Ministries because they help those who are in human trafficking, and they also forgive those who are in human trafficking.
Nightlight impacted me the most was like sex trafficking thing. I didn't really think that many people would do that, and that many people would get trafficked.
The most impactful part of the trip was the sex trafficking because it was like informative, but it was also like shocking to learn about that, and like it helps you understand like what people are going through and like how it's hurting them and ruining their lives.
What really impacted me on this trip was helping out with the Nightlight organization and with human trafficking. It really opened my eyes and made me aware of what was going on in the surroundings around me. And now that I can help people and look out for the possible things that could happen to them and make them aware of it too.
The part that impacted me the most was the Nightlight organization for human trafficking. It gave me light to show that human trafficking is everywhere and that we need to put a stop to it.
My favorite part of the trip was Nightlight because working for them, just knowing that we're contributing, I mean, we're just like one group of people, but still being one step closer to solving such a huge problem. And I never knew that it was such a big problem until they explained it to us. It just like blew my mind.
I think the Holy Land tour impacted me the most because I learned a couple things from it, and it was cool to see the stories come to life.
The Passion Play impacted me most because it was just really touching. You knew like what went on with people back then and how Jesus died for us, for our sins. It just really touched me.
The thing that impacted me the most was probably the Passion Play because we got to see what Jesus went through before he was crucified.
One thing that really impacted me on this mission trip was the Passion Play, is when Jesus was eating with his disciples and telling them about how one would betray him, and all of them were thinking, how could I betray you? So that was really impactful.
My favorite part about this mission trip was seeing looks on everyone's faces, or when we give them the check or worked for them, or when you got to like step back and see everyone working with each other very well. I thought that was pretty cool, considering like, you know, we're the new generation and we might be able to make a difference now. And it helped me figure out what I want to be when I get older, so it's pretty cool. Thank you, Mama Jen.
Stay in the back, it was anything you ever